Okay, I want to welcome everybody to this afternoon's presentation, and thank you for taking the time out of your very hectic and busy lives to hear what we have to offer you. My name is Wanda, and after getting to know the Belizean people and the people in the Caribbean, and absolutely fallen in love with the people, and I know that there is a very deep need for this. And I am going to get myself out of the way. I am a goal builder within the company. And I love the company. I love the culture, and I see the vision and the possibilities that it can bring to so many individual families. Having said that, I want to introduce to you my one-star director, Mr. Andrew Burke, and that is who you see on the screen right now. He is a father, a husband. He is an MVP award winner. He is a 40/40 club member. He has retired from his corporate work, donated his job back to society or back to the economy, and works this business 100% full time. He loves to have fun. He loves to help people, and he does love to travel. He does know 100% about the business. And you take it away, Mr. Berg. Thank you so much.
If you have ever dreamed about making money, traveling the world, and having fun in the process, this is it. What we're about to show you is a proven turnkey travel business backed by real industry experts. A business where people just like you are having fun, making money, and creating a whole new life for themselves. It's called IntelliTravel, and here's how it works. As you may or may not know, every single time a hotel is booked, a car rented, or a family goes on vacation, there are commissions paid. Sometimes they go to a well-known travel booking website. Sometimes they go to a traditional travel agent in a storefront location. And sometimes they go to people like you, working from a laptop anywhere in the world. At IntelliTravel, we give you everything you need. Direct access to travel vendors, special rate travel inventory, a state-of-the-art website, business cards, tools, videos, everything you need to promote your travel business. IntelliTravel is the original home-based travel agency for over 25 years. And they are the real deal, with a coveted A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau and accreditations and certifications with all major travel carriers and organizations. Did you realize travel is already the #1 searched item on the internet? And with baby boomers retiring and millennials already spending $200 billion a year, it's a trend that will never stop. And if you can get in front of that, it can be very lucrative. Let's say you know a road warrior, a businessman or woman who travels 3 to 4 days a week for work. Now you can offer them the same deals or better, and if they book with you instead of one of those faceless corporate sites, you earn the commission. That could be an extra $150 a week in your pocket. Have any friends or family thinking about a reunion getaway? Well, instead of some corporation getting the commission, why not you? Let's say you book 20 cabins on a Caribbean cruise. They get the trip of a lifetime at competitive rates, the same or lower than they could find online, and you get to go for free and put $2,000 or more in your pocket. And this is just the beginning. Learn how you can make money on destination weddings, scuba trips, wilderness expeditions, resort stays, even vacation home rentals. If it's travel related, you can book it. And this is not cheap, unwanted inventory or third-rate vendors. We are talking about all of the best brands in the travel industry. Hotels, cruise lines, all major airlines, luxury destinations around the world. Literally hundreds of the world's best brands right at your fingertips. And here's the best part. You can take advantage of this opportunity even if you have zero experience, because of the award-winning education and training modules where you can learn as you earn on your schedule. Even just a few hours a week, you can get up and running and earning very quickly. You can even take your learning on the road with our fabulous IntelliTrips. Like 3 nights at Disney for $399 so you can check out all the rides. $99 for 4 nights in Montego Bay, Jamaica while you learn about tropical beaches. Even 7 nights on a Caribbean cruise for $399 so you can sample world-class dining and a luxury cruise experience. That's what it's all about. learning your trade, earning travel commissions, all while traveling the world. And backing you up, the best guarantees in the industry. The best travel price guarantee, the no questions asked 100% money back guarantee, a unique profit guarantee. So what are you waiting for? Take the next step. Ask to see the full presentation where you'll see exactly how it works, how much it costs, and what you need to do to take advantage of this $8 trillion industry.
Every business expert in the world will agree there are basically only 4 ways to make money. 1, as an employee. 2, being self-employed. 3, investment. Or 4, owning a business. Being an employee might be attractive to some, but you have to realize, even with a government job, you are always just one day away from being fired, laid off, furloughed, or retired. A lot of people go out on their own and become self-employed. This is great for tradesmen, artists, and freelancers, but you're still trading time for money, and you can only do so much in a day. Investment is great if you have money and time, but you know what they say, it takes money to make money, and there can be a ton of risk. The 4th way, what everyone agrees is the smartest way, owning a business. A business that can scale, can expand beyond your city or state or country. A business that can make money 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. A business that works whether you are there or not. And that's what we sell, a turnkey business in the single largest industry in the world, travel, an industry that generated $8 trillion in sales last year, expected to grow to $15 trillion in the next 10 years, the #1 searched word on the internet. What is it? Let me ask you a question. If you had all the time and money in the world, what would you do more of? 99% of people answer the question the same way. Travel. The largest, most exciting, most lucrative industry on the planet. And that's where we come in. We are Planet Marketing, founded in 2015, based in Atlanta, Georgia, and operating in over 20 countries. Planet is solid, secure, and prepared for massive growth. A company where people from all walks of life are succeeding. A business that pays you in multiple ways and allows you to grow a global network. A business that offers the best type of compensation in the world, residual income. And it doesn't matter if you have an MBA from Wharton or this is your first business or anything in between, because everyone watching this has the exact same opportunity. Male or female, young or old, experienced or not, everyone has a level playing field. The more you create, the more you make. It's that simple. We are Planet Marketing, a phenomenal, growing industry with absolutely perfect timing. Find out more. Find out how you can start earning money in the exciting, glamorous world of travel. Find out what residual income really looks like. And thanks for watching.
All right, everybody get a load of that. We're loving that, we loving that, we loving that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, first of all, I definitely want to bring it back there to Miss Wanda. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Miss Wanda. You know, as you can tell, Wanda Koffler from Wyoming, definitely a mover and shaker in our industry, champion, positioning herself in our builders program. She reached the top, okay? And she's poised to earn residual income. All right, so like I said, she's definitely 100% committed to helping people achieve their ultimate lifestyles. Of course, Wanda loves to travel, loves to have fun. She knows 100% about the business. And because, you know, I'm associated with her, I'm going to offer that same assistance and dedication to anyone, especially Mr. Flores, who she feels that could benefit their life through this opportunity. And man, that includes you. So one of the things here, what Tanya will tell you and what Wanda will tell you, man, is that I love to talk. All right. And this is my forum. Welcome. Welcome. All right. So, you know, I was expecting more people on here, and I was thinking when I was playing the video how I was going to talk to you, Ms. Flores. I was going to say something like, well, you know, I'm going to pretend like I'm talking to a group of people, but, you know, since you showed up for your success, I'm going to dedicate this thing here for you. All right, brother?
Perfect. Appreciate it.
Sound good? No problem, brother. All right. So first of all, I definitely want to thank you for donating your time, coming onto this webcast and supporting Wanda and Tanya and Team Lux Platinum on this business venture, okay? Because right now we're here as a family and we just want to give you a glimpse of something powerful that could possibly change your lives, So I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I'm just going to explain who I am real quick. I'm going to give you a brief synopsis of what this business can do for you, and I'm going to provide any answers to your questions, okay? So keep in mind, big guy, we have a chat feature on here too on Zoom. I'm sure aware of that as well. So you can also ask your questions in there too, okay? So
I appreciate it.
I'm Andrew Berg.
I appreciate
it. Yeah. And I'm a business partner here with Wanda and with Tanya. I've been a director in this company with my wife, Tanisha Berg. Okay, so she's the big head on. All right, so we've been in this business for almost 4 years. Okay, we're top 50 income earners out of 58,000 worldwide. We have a team of over 1,500 people. Let's see here, 6-figure income earners, and we were able to retire after just 2 years being in this business. And now we do this business on a full-time basis, okay? Because our financial, our personal, and our time freedom has been achieved. And you need those 3 things to be able to live the life of your dreams, right? You need personal, financial, and time freedom. All right, so what we are here, Mr. Flores, we're a business organization of 58,000. 58,000 in a business with a travel side, with a marketing side, and that was founded 4 years ago by a self-made multimillionaire, and his name is Donald Bradley. And you saw him in the video right there. So Mr. Flores, Donald Bradley, his life purpose was to create an opportunity that was so wonderful that allow average people like us, okay, to be able to earn above average income and get us away from a regular work system that's designed to keep us in check. You understand that, right? Where we always have to work for our money. All right. So basically, in this organization, it was founded by a regular person just like us. It's primarily run by regular people. And we all have a vested interest in each other's success, okay? So in regards to this company, what Mr. Bradley did, called a Planette, and he partnered it with one of the biggest home-based travel agencies in the entire travel industry, and they're called IntelliTravel. So Mr. Flores, even with the pandemic, the COVID rolling around, even with that, travel is still the largest industry in the world, regardless of what's going on, and it always will be. All right, so IntelliTravel, they have like a 28-year certified and accredited partnership with all the top names in the travel industry. All right, so we're talking to Disney, Royal Caribbean, Marriott, Hilton, all that stuff. So in a nutshell, what we do as representatives, we work our individual travel businesses under their umbrella. Okay, so we're making our money on the money-making side of the industry. Regardless of what's going on in the world, and we're doing it 24/7, 365. So we get to do something that everybody loves to do, which is travel. We don't have to live check to check with it, and we get to live our ideal lifestyle. So on a personal note, with me and my wife, because we were coachable and teachable, we were able to significantly change our lives within 1 year being in this business. Just 1 year, we were able to pay off all our debt. 2 years, we were able to retire from our jobs. And of course, 3 years, became 6-figure income earners. And the future's got us to being millionaires. And as you see Wanda and you see Tanya, they're on that path right now. And there's no difference between any of us, except for we got started earlier than they did. You get that, right? So it's like we're all on that path. But enough of that, all right? This is the nitty gritty. I want to show you something. Hold on. All right, I want to see if you can see this person right here on the phone. You guys see her? You guys see her? Does anybody know who that is? Anybody know who that is? If you don't know, do you know, Wanda?
Denisha out of Jamaica?
Yes, it's Denisha Bailey. Her name is Denisha Bailey out of Jamaica. Probably a name you guys have never heard of. So she is a 2-star director with a team of over 300 people right now. And she brings in $7,000, $7,000 US every single month doing what she does. And even though, that is big time, Mr. Flores, what she did and the way how she went about it was even bigger, because you see, less than a year and a half ago, Denisha, she was a struggling mother, single mother, and she was barely getting by in Jamaica, okay? And the way she got in this business, she said she happened to be scrolling through her Facebook timeline, And when she saw that one of her friends had shared a brief video from American Women in our organization, her name was Latoria Mayberry, okay? So when she clicked on the video, she heard Latoria, you know, talking about this opportunity probably better than I ever could. All right, so Denisha, she loved the opportunity. But what she did, man, she waited on it for like 2 months. She waited on it for 2 months, all right? And then she reached out to her friend, and she's like, hey, that video that you were playing a couple months ago, you remember that? And her friend's like, I don't know what you're talking about because, you know, I play a lot of videos on Facebook. She's like, well, there was this one girl. So she actually had her friend search for this video. And when they found out it was Latoria, and then she got in touch with Latoria, all right? So Latoria reached back out to her. And let me tell you guys something. The resulting conversation between Latoria and Denisha Bailey will go down as one of the greatest moments in our company's history, okay? Because, you see, Latoria, she was already a 4-star director, Mr. Flores, 4-star director herself. And when she was talking to Denisha about this business, she didn't really care about signing her up, you know, because Latoria was like, I don't want no average person in my organization because, you know, she had plenty of those, all right? Signing up Denisha or not signing up Denisha, none of that stuff mattered to Latoria, all right? What she wanted out of Latoria, or what she wanted out of Denisha, I mean, was a woman who not only wanted to bring her family up first and foremost, but someone who wanted even more. So Latoria wanted someone who, after you get your family bought up, I want you to take over an entire region. It's untapped, and that region was Jamaica, all right? So she asked Denisha if she saw the value in what taking over Jamaica could not only do for her and her family, but for her community and her country as well. So Denisha was like, Mrs. Mayberry, I'm ready to do it. And she was up to the task. So before Denisha got started there, Mr. Flores, Jamaica probably had about 150 business owners. Nobody really doing all that much. And the surrounding islands around it in the Caribbean, they maybe had about 20 more. So the entire Caribbean, you could say, wasn't really moving in a business sense. You kind of understand that, right? Exactly. So, in fact, when you think about it, we were booking more travel in the Caribbean than we were actually producing a network. That's the way that was. But that was before Denisha stepped on the scene because she understood better than anyone down there that having a network of business owners in the region will get more people like her successful, and everybody's going to be eating as a whole, you know, rather than a small collection of people just booking travel to the Caribbean. So she got to work, and she became a major player in the game because she had a goal that she wanted to become the most preeminent business owner, not just in Jamaica, but in the entire Caribbean. And Denisha wanted to take over that entire region faster than anyone else because, Mr. Flores, she understood that if she wouldn't do it, eventually someone else would. You understand that, right? Exactly. So as a result of her work, now, presently, Jamaica has a strong network of 442 travel business owners, and the rest of the Caribbean has over 100 business owners. So you understand what I'm saying here? Because Denisha and her network now, check this out, they control practically the entire Caribbean travel market. The entire Caribbean travel market. So that means practically all travel that goes through Jamaica or the Caribbean islands right now, that has money and commissions all attached to it that are routed to people in her organization. Just like that. You guys get that, right? You guys get that? That's why that was so huge. That means, you know, Denisha, she's not only changed her family's life, but she's changed the lives of over 300 other people that were living check to check just like her in a small country. Whether they're a third world country, a small country just like her. And she did a great deal of this stuff through the pandemic, through COVID, all right? So when I asked Wanda, you know, who was going to be on this live webcast this weekend, she told me ambitious people, and I see Heidi Nino in here as well. Thank you for joining us. And of course, Mr. Flores has been on since the jump. Love that, all right? And she said that these are going to be people that are going to be smart, savvy, business-minded, don't have time to be playing around, and especially when it comes to making money. She was like, Mr. Burke, I need you to get in there, say what you got to say, and get out. You guys understand that, right? Definitely. I know I've been talking about travel a lot, and if you're like me, you're probably skeptical, and I'm willing to bet it's probably 10 times more than that now, because the moment you heard travel, the only thing you think about is the pandemic and COVID. Am I right? Am I right? Exactly.
That does pop in there.
So I want all you guys here to put on your Denisha Bailey hat. And we're going to get businessy, all right? You guys ready? Let's get businessy. Because I want you guys to look at what this could do for you and for another untapped region that only has, Mr. Flores, 3 business owners in it so far. Just 3. That's right, Belize, okay? So granted, you know, COVID has temporarily stalled the cruise lines and the air travel, but Ms. Flores, I want you to understand that it hasn't stopped the travel industry as a whole. We were talking about that earlier because it's impossible because it's way too big. And as human beings, we travel to survive, okay? So everything we do, everything we see, everywhere we go either revolves around travel or leads back to it. Everybody kind of gets that, right? So travel in that method is practically recession-proof. People still have to travel even when times are hard. So if they're stopped from traveling, they're still going to find ways to do it because that's just what we are, all right? So the world can't operate without travel. People are on the move. That's the way it's always been. So the world's not going to stop because of a pandemic, and neither will the travel industry. And as successful as you probably are in your current thing that you're doing, I want you to think on this here ahead of the pack, all right? I want you to look at it from a business perspective and not a customer's perspective, all right? So there's 58,000 of us in here, Mr. Flores, and we're in this business right now. We're sitting on what this industry is calling a gold mine bomb. Have you ever heard of that?
Can you repeat that? Heard of what?
Have you ever heard of the phrase a gold mine bomb?
No, it's the first time I'm actually hearing that one.
Okay, so basically, gold mine bomb, let's just put out there. Once all this pandemic, once all this COVID stuff is over, what do you think everybody's going to do?
Start traveling.
Exactly. We're stuck in the house, practically on adult punishment, cabin fever. We're going to travel. And things are opening up now as we speak in a lot of places here in the U.S. It could be different over there where you're at right now, but I'm telling you, if they do shut things down, they're going to be working to bring things back up because that's just the nature of the beast. We all need to travel, and Belize is really big on tourism as well. So after the pandemic subsides, there's literally going to be a travel explosion. That's a gold mine bomb. Explosion throughout the marketplace. And it's going to be so much so that it may be impossible to keep up with the demand. So that's why we say having a home-based travel business, that makes perfect sense right now. Because in order for you to achieve your ideal lifestyle, instead of just developing personal time and financial freedom, you need to find a way to make the most sustainable income in the easiest way possible in the quickest amount of time. Am I right?
Definitely.
That exactly. So, Ms. Flores, when we got on this broadcast, I told Wanda my goal is going to be to show you how to position yourself where you will have an arc in place and be in prime position when that business explosion happens, because it's going to happen. All right. So I've always went by this phrase here by Warren Buffett: whatever you love to do, make it your hobby, but what the world loves to do, make it your business. And the world definitely loves travel because it's a smart idea, smart business to get paid on it. And this is the moment where you can have a side business in the travel industry. It's going to make you supplemental income in addition to what you got going on now. So I want you to imagine, man, having a financial vehicle in place with all the tools, all the training, all the support, and the guidance from all of us. In the meantime, we're going to teach you how to make money in different areas of travel. We're going to show you how to promote your business more, and we're going to have you in that prime position when the world opens up and the travel explosion comes on. Does that sound good?
Definitely, definitely.
All right.
And the thing is, I actually started a shuttle transfer business late last year.
Mm-hmm.
So I've already actually signed a contract with 2 international travel agencies, and previously I did work as a reservation specialist. So I have an idea of what it is to be a travel agent.
Okay.
And I had tried to reach out to actual tourism board here and to see what I needed to do to become a travel agent, the training I needed to do. So this falls well in place there. That's why when the one that sent it out to me, I was like, man, God always answer prayers, you know?
Exactly, exactly. And let me tell you something. Throughout this rest of the summer and this fall, what we're going to do, we're going to aggressively showcase this business to people in Belize and, in the outside world. And right now, me and Wanda, Tanya, we're working together and trying to put all these pieces in place, man, because we need to make these exhibitions happen. And when they take place, it's going to turn heads. It's going to turn heads. However, as is custom in a business formulation role, before we do that, we want to make sure that we get the right people first hearing about this. seeing this, getting that first-hand glimpse of what we're going to be doing, because I want you to see and know beforehand what this business is all about before everybody else. So you can put yourself in a prime position within this company, and you may want to do the same thing for like your immediate people as well. So like I said, here's the goal. All right, this is the goal. Talked about Denisha Bailey, and the goal here is pretty simple. All right, so Mr. Flores, what we want to do, we want to create the biggest organization in all of Central America. All right, and we want Belize to be the hot spot. And because you're from Belize, we want you to be the focal point with this. Okay, we want you to be the jump starter. We want you to be the Denisha Bailey of Central America. So if you think about it, just like the Caribbean or even the South Pacific, Central America, the countries we're in, which is Belize, Panama, Mexico, and we're given on Costa Rica as well and stuff like that, it's a tourism gold mine. You understand that, right?
Definitely. Well aware of that.
Exactly. Out of 58,000 agents in our company, man, Central America has less than 200. That's it. Less than 200. And just 3 in Belize. To put that in perspective, there's a total of 200 people scattered throughout those small Caribbean islands. And you know, with Jamaica, they have their little landmass, they have 400, you know? So what I'm saying here, Ms. Flores, is that there's way, and I mean way too much potential money floating around unclaimed in your area. A hot destination spot like Central America, it's like Belize, you know? Somebody has got to get that money, all right? Somebody has to have a major impact on the money-making side of the tourism industry in Central America. That's what we're all here for. Because let's get realistic, man. If, let's say, if you didn't do it or if someone else didn't do it, somebody else will. Somebody else is going to see it. And they're going to come in here, they're going to like, boom, they're going to expand. And when that happens, 2 words, missed opportunity. You get that, right? Exactly. So this here is kind of like where you come in, okay? So when it comes to business, we all understand that successful businesses, they're built on leverage, you know? And that's, we connect with like-minded visionaries and putting in place in a business plan. And, you know, we're going to find a way, or we're not find a way, we're going to show you the way how to get your money working for you instead of you working for it. You get that, right? So basically, to do that, it requires a strong leadership and a strong network. That's what we need, a strong network. We need someone to head that network. So just like, you know, if you know what about, you've been in Walmart, if you've been in McDonald's or 7-Eleven stores, you know, they all have an organizational network. You know, it's not just one store. They're always connected with others. And then there's the big organization. Yeah. So our organization is looking for like-minded business people, just like me, just like Wanda, just like Tanya, you know, because we want to build that strong network and partner with, you know, you right there in Belize in the journey to take over Central America so you can mine all that untapped potential, you know. So keep in mind that we all have different leaderships and different partners and stuff like that in the area and everything. So once you get in here, all right, you're going to have 3 seats of equity, 3, okay? And in our company, we call them $1 million seats, okay? So they're called $1 million seats. And they go to the first 3 people that you partner with. All right. So even though these seats, they're probably like, and you show the plan, they're going to get snatched up by a lot of people. What you want to do is like, you want to make sure that you have the right 3 people in those seats, right? You want to make sure like you're a company, you know, you're a businessman, but you're a businessman, you know? So it's like, you want to make sure you have your president, your vice president, and your CEO. All right. And basically have people in your area as well. Okay. So by becoming part of a Central American core leadership team, just like Denisha Bailey and her squad in Jamaica, you're going to have access, man, to earning up the extra revenue on top of what you already be making just from on this organization, just for your timing and your positioning. So you get in here, we work this thing. It's not just you. It's going to be me, Wanda, Tanya. We all going to be working this thing here with you, building your organization up. So the consensus here is, man, is that the bigger you get your organization, the more money you're going to make. And you're going to have access to getting all that simply because you're right here in the right place at the right time where barely anybody else got on. You get that, right? Exactly, because we have a vision of conquering tourism on a regional scale, not just from a person, you know, where they can like just book a couple trips and so you're going to get your money from booking trips. That's enough. But we're talking about big business plans here, taking over an entire country, an entire region. That's what it is. And we need people just like you. We need people with sharp, ambitious, driven, professional, money motivated, definitely money motivated, trustworthy. And because, you know, you're going to work with honor and integrity to achieve your goals, you're going to be exactly one of us. So when you come in here, boom. And if that's you, big guy, if that is you, Mr. Flores, I'm telling you, my wife, Tanisha, me, Wanda, Tanya, all our other senior business leaders and Team Lex Platinum, we're going to put ourselves out there on the line for you, man. We're going to coach, train, and develop you into being the best travel business owner in the entire region. And not only are you going to help you and your family achieve your ideal lifestyle within the next couple years, just like we did. So you're also going to take advantage of that financial explosion, that gold mine bomb, and it's going to be taking place here in the next couple months, and you're going to be in a position where you'll be the head of a major part of a network that will practically control the entire Central American travel market. And you're going to have a hand in accessing big time money and commissions through all travel that comes through that area. Belize, Mexico, Panama, and eventually Costa Rica. And I think they were talking about El Salvador as well or something. So on a final note, I guess, put this in perspective. I'm going to be realistic here with you, man. We understand that what you decide, whether yes or no, through this broadcast, we understand that it's going to be one of the top 5 life-changing decisions you're ever going to make. You don't get that. You're like, really? You don't see that, but we do. All right? We see that because right now, even though you might not understand that, we understand the significance of what you can accomplish in this business and the position where you're at right now, the location where you're at right now, because we know it's going to change your lives and it's going to change the lives of the people around you. And that's what we're here for. We're here to put that support behind you and all your people that you're going to have in your organization, because, you know, that's what my wife and I, we do this 24/7, 365. We retired ourselves to help our people out. You know, we do that with our team of 1,500 around the world. And, you know, we give our business partners full-time hours simply because we understand that this here decision is an extremely serious business decision and it needs our complete and undivided attention. And you can say we've put that off on the Wanda. Wanda understands that, and we've done that with Tanya as well. She understands that too. So that was pretty much it. I mean, I hope you get the gist of how big this thing could become. It's nothing right now, but with the right person in there, such as yourself, this thing can become huge, huge, all right? So did you have any questions or anything like that that I can answer for you about this business opportunity, man?
No, I'm pretty much ready to jump head in. Thing is, Belize has many untapped potential, not only when it comes to the many attractions, but people as well.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
First thing, we're English-speaking nation, where a lot of people out there looking for jobs. But like I always say, I don't want someone that wants a job, because you could want a job today, but up into tomorrow. I want people that want to build careers, you know, want better for themselves, their family, you know, and that's something that I'm into, you know. Mm-hmm. So I'm ready to jump head on in there. And like I said, I have experience as a reservation specialist, so I already know a bit of know-how to get in there. But I'm looking forward to getting the training from you guys, and like I say, bring on more people. But like I said, there are a lot of people out there that would love working from home, you know, being a travel agent. Like we have that English-speaking accent. A lot of people that enjoy interacting with people, you know. Like you said, the industry is out there. Travel is 24/7. So I was already looking into that. So like I say, I appreciate this opportunity. It's well welcome, well appreciated.
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Thank you so much for that. So I'll tell you what, this is the direction we're going to head in. When Mr. Flores comes aboard, all right, immediately, and I mean immediately, get him on my calendar. All right, get him on my calendar. I will take care of his training. I'll take care of his coaching, make sure he has the support, make sure he has everything. And from that point on, then what we'll do is, like, whoever he brings in, whoever is business qualified to his standards, we'll just get him in here, get him on my calendar, and we'll just keep doing it. All right. And Mr. Flores, he'll learn off of me, and he'll learn how to train his people as well. And we'll just take this over nonstop. And we won't stop until we become just as big as Denisha Belli and everything like that. Does that sound like a plan, guys?
Definitely.
Exactly. All right. So, let's see. Tanya, Wanda, did either one of you two have any questions or anything like that?
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay. All right. No problem.
Okay.
Ms. Wanda?
I just want to say thank you so much for your time, Mr. Burke, Director Burke. You know, I know we had, we set this up prior to this outbreak that's happening, and it has hit everybody with the panic. So, you know, I do apologize for not having more here, but I really do believe in divine appointment, and I think the people that needed to be here are here tonight.
Exactly.
So I'm excited about this.
That's exactly what I was about to say. The people who were here need to be here and everything like that. So anyway, guys, I thank you very much for joining us here and everything. If there's no more questions, awesome. Ms. Flores, get with Wanda. Get her to sign you up whenever, you know, or get a date if you can't sign up now or whatever, so we can work towards doing that. So we can get you in here, show you a little bit about everything from the inside. You know, you heard about it from the outside. Let's show you about it from the inside, and we're just gonna rock it. All right, we're gonna lock arms. We got you, brother. All right.
Appreciate it.
All right, you guys.
Okay, thank you, Director Burke.
All right, no problem. Bye-bye.
Let's have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
take
you.
care.
Have a good evening, guys.